Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe. So, on the base of the sweet will of Gurudev, we will continue searching for quotes from Caitanya Caritamrita. In Shri Radha Rasa Sudha Nidhi, we came up to verse number 135. And because we ended here last time, we will also start here. Just for remembrance, it was about Adarera Guna Iha Sop Sancharilo, Caitanya Caritamrita quote. It's about the drink. So there are different understandings of that nectar and a nectar drink. So first we have the quote here, and now we can read the commentary to understand what Srila Anandadas Babaji is quoting for this topic. Sri Radha Madhava's delicious service, a commentary. Sri Yugala is now tired of love-making, and the maidservant enters the kunsha to begin her service. The loving couple sits up in the bed, breathing deeply, their bodies moist with perspiration. The maidservant starts fanning them with a palm leaf fan, wanting to remove their fatigue by causing their bodily fragrance to enter into each other's nostrils. Sometimes she fans in such a way that Sri Radhika's scarf slips off slightly, making her Nagara very eager to enjoy her again. Blessed is this maidservant, that she can make always relish Sri Radhika's sweet form and fragrance, simply by fanning her. The sweat drops of the loving couple have now dried up, so the maidservant wipes their faces with a cloth drenched in scented water and serves them water mixed with delicious camphor. Susvadu ampumritam means delicious nectar water. Water is also called nectar. Why then is there a separate mentioning of the word nectar required? Srimati hands Shyamsundara the glass with camphor syrup, and Shyamsundara takes it, relishing its fragrance that was caused by the scent of Priyaji's lotus-like mouth. When Srimati sees this, she smiles slightly, making nectar that is millions of times more delicious than the camphor syrup trickle from her mouth. Shyam takes that nectar with the cups of his lips, means he kisses her. Srimati casts a loving glance at Shyam's face, takes the glass from his hands, and personally makes Shyam drink the syrup, which is mixed with the nectar. Srimati closes her eyes out of ecstasy. Shripad does not know whether Srimati relishes the nectar drink or whether she directly relishes the taste of Krishna's lips, since all the qualities of his lips have been infused in the drink. And here is the quote we heard. Attarera guna iha sop sancharilo. So there are different kind of understandings of nectar. And I just remember when Gurudev is talking about wine and divine and honey wine. So this honey wine is also the highest nectar. So it depends from which angle we want to see that nectar. Actually, it's also a wonderful nectar service, how the maidservant actually is taking the fatigue of Radharani and her beloved. We may think fatigue can be taken by cool air and some drink. Yes, that's one level we can understand. But it's very interesting that there are more levels. What actually is this Kinkari doing? And Srila Anandadas Babaji is giving very nice hints. Their fatigue removing by putting the bodily fragrance into each other's nostrils. This is taking fatigue. Why? Because it brings them again in the deep desire to make love again. So this is taking away the fatigue by giving the nectar of each other's lips. This is taking away the fatigue. It makes everything fresh again. It renews the desires and it gives fire again to their desires. So what kind of expert service is done here? It's not just camphor and water. It's adarera guna iha sop sancharilo. This is the quote of Caitanya Caritamrita. It's pure nectar exchanged from the lips. And who is making it possible? The Kinkari. What a seva. What a blessed seva. Maybe someone wants to share on that, or correct me, or give me a deeper understanding, like Gurudev maybe, or Soniti, or others. Gurudev, we cannot hear you, unfortunately. Maybe now? No. Maybe the mic is off.
Hello?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Beautiful, very nice you explaining. I have no words to explain more higher than you. So beautiful. I'm so proud of you. More. You see, I'm explaining about your adharya. I never forget your classes. You bring us so deep.
This is just your mercy, Gurudev. You are talking through this useless mouth to this useless person.
You are special. Your words go inside us.
Yes, I'm especially useless, that's true.
We are useless that we cannot understand.
So if anyone does to want to share some feelings or has some questions or commentaries, please come forward. It's always nice to share broader and have your feelings also. And please don't think you need some eloquence or some other things for that. No, really not. We need to hear about your feelings. This makes everything more sweet. Why Radharani and Krishna are taking the Kinkaris inside? Because it makes it more sweet. The whole exchange gets more sweet. So, in this sense, we should actually share all together and make everything more sweet.
And also because they need somebody to take care of them, because they lost themselves in each other.
Yeah. Come in the front.
Radha? Radha?
Radha, yes.
Is Kinkori, Manja, Kinkori Debidasi. I feel that Radha and Mohan, they need the Kinkoris inside because they need somebody to take care of them, because they forget themselves in the onion, so they need somebody to take the responsibility to take care of them.
Yes, a wonderful point. Otherwise, they could not let themselves completely fall into the Rasa Lila. That's a very important point.
Yeah.
So the next quote I found from Caitanya Caritamrita in Radha Rasa Suranidhi is in verse number 136.
In the Germany.
Wow.
Sri Radha, the great mysterious ocean, is it called? And that we can get into the topic, I will read the verse also. All glories to Sri Radha, who is the Sinit of Rasa, from whose every limb blazing, amorous, nectarian Rasa is flowing, who is the only ocean that is filled with love, who is the only nectar ocean of elegance, Lavanya, who is an ocean containing the essence of motherly compassion, who is the birthplace of a kingdom of newly entering youthful sweetness, and who is a great ocean of mysteries. Wow, what a description of our Swamini. Shripad sees Sri Radha as a great mysterious ocean. Although it is shoreless, it is nevertheless hidden. That's a wonderful description, isn't it? An ocean of mysteries. But not only for Shripad. The interesting thing is, even the master of all mystics, you can call Mohan or Krishna like that, isn't it? He knows all the yoga paths, he knows all the mystic paths, he is the master of all mystics. But even he is completely mysterized by Sri Radha.
My God, Sri Radha.
He cannot understand that ocean of mystery. And her qualities, although they are so broad, so wonderful, and so endless, like oceans with no shore, although it is the fact, still all these qualities, these mysteries, are hidden. That's wonderful, isn't it? And this feeling actually is also expressed by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in Caitanya Charitamrita, when he says that actually we should not speak about this. It shouldn't be spoken officially about that, about this Rasa Lila. But fortunately, the people who are more in ignorance, they will not understand anything. So it will be not seen by them. In this way, he's so happy to talk about this and share all this with the devotees who may understand. In this way, it's an open mystic. Like Caitanya Caritamrita itself, it's an open mystic. All the Leelas are inside, Manjari Bhav is inside. It's actually nothing else than Manjari Bhav described nicely. But who will understand it? Only by the mercy of Srila Prabodhananda Saraswati, by the mercy of Srila Raghunathas Goswami, by the mercy of Srila Anandadas Babaji, by the mercy of our Gurudev, by the mercy of the Kinkari, we may understand and we will get the emotional hints. Because there's no hints which you can take intellectually. These are hints you can only get in your Citta-deha. And your Citta-deha is a body of spiritual emotions.
My God.
And by feeding this Citta-deha, it will grow. And the milk of Swamini, like we heard last time, is her audarya. So let's hear again the description from Srila Anandadas Babaji more. Another ocean that meets with the Pacific Ocean of Mahabhav is Puru Kripa Vatsalya Saram Buddhi. The ocean of the essence of great motherly compassion. The only compassionate gift to the conditioned soul, to the conditioned souls in the material world is prema, or love of God. This is the great treasure and the great gain of mankind. The most fortunate soul can immediately become submerged in the great nectarian ocean of sweetness of Radha and Krishna's love, simply by once seeing Sri Radhika. And the maidservants are always sprinkled by the waves of Sri Radhika's motherly love. So again, this is a wonderful description actually of Radharani's audarya. This is the present. In this age, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in the mood of Radha, Radharani herself, in that form, comes down, taking care of every soul, sprinkling them with different waves of motherly love. Jeev Jago, wake up! You're sleeping in the material world. Your Citta-deha sleeps deeply. Mother is waking us up with her mercy stream, with the nectar, the honey nectar of her qualities, waking us up. Please, child, my little child, my beloved child, come home. Here's the way. It will be shown by Guru Manjari, the whole parampara. The road is there. Just put one feet before the other. She is taking care. Krishna could not do it. He was there before, isn't it? 5,000 years ago, he was there. But what happened? It wasn't that wave, it wasn't that tsunami of prema he was giving. He was giving all the mystic path, all the yoga path, and all the knowledge and everything. Yes, he did his best. But he was there without Radha. Radharani's motherly love was not with him directly. But this time, Krishna is also there, but actually Radharani is ruling She is Jai Shri. She's always successful. And she is taking us out here. If we want or not, we will get her full mercy. Sri Radhika sees her maidservants as being non-different from her. Is this not motherly love? Does a mother see the baby separated from her? Does she not feel the baby in every moment? When the baby has a problem and even the mother don't hear the baby, she feels, I have to go there. There's a deep, deep connection. So we belong to Radha. That's the wonderful point. And we can be so happy that Caitanya Mahaprabhu was bringing us this message and showing us the way how we can go back quickly by just opening our heart for her mercy, getting filled our heart with her audarya. So Srila Anandadas Babaji is writing more. There's also a great kingdom in the Pacific Ocean. The very wealthy island of Radhika's newly entering youthful beauty. So that's more interesting for Radharani's lover. And it's also part of her audarya. She's so graceful to her lover. She's always in the right moment, like some fruit. One moment the fruit is ripe, not before and not after. It gets bad after, and before it's hard and not so sweet. So it's tasty in the right moment. And Radharani is the tasty fruit in the right moment for her beloved, always. Always fresh, always exactly ripe in that moment. And this is the wonderful aspect of her. And this is actually also very mysterious to her beloved. And not only to her beloved. The other girlfriends of Radharani, they sometimes wonder how it's possible. Just a few moments ago she was playing on the street like a little child, and now she's in perfect youth and knows all the arts to please her lover to the utmost state of bliss. How it's possible? Because she's the great ocean of mystery.
Radhe Gauravani.
Radhe Radhe
Very
Suniti.
Beautiful to listen how you are glorifying our Swamini. And actually the Gurudev is relishing this, and then we all can relish this. This is how the feelings are growing, and also we are sharing our feelings. And I was just always meditating on the first translation, that she is that great ocean of mysteries. And I thought, yeah, what is a mystery? A mystery is something that is hidden, and at the same time, we are very eager to unfold the mystery, to solve the mystery. It's like in a good krimi, you know. We are eager to find out what is the mystery behind all that is happening. So in the spiritual sense, Srimati Radhika is that mystery that not only keeps Krishna very much eager to find out about all her mysteries, but also the kinkaris, her dasis, because they want to serve her, and they serve her mysterious expertise in serving. And when in this first verse, she is called the birthplace of a kingdom of newly entering youthful sweetness, and then the great ocean of mysteries. So then I thought, yeah, the mother is the birthplace. The mother gives birth. and it's a kingdom of newly entering youthful sweetness. Then I thought, yeah, it's Swamini. She is always new and always fresh and always unexpected beauty comes from her. But then I thought, she's also giving birth to us, all souls who are now ready to take birth in their spiritual identities by the mercy of Sri Radhika flowing through our Guru Parampara. And then that is also creating newly entering youthful sweetness. Because Gurudev is often explaining or sharing with us that what Kinkari Dasi was also saying, that the need of the Kinkaris is for them to take care of the divine couple, and especially Srimati Radhika, so that they need always newly entering youthful sweetness. So I think a Kinkari is one of the sweetest things or beings that is existing in the whole creation, because they are, like we have heard so many times, so innocent and so pure and selfless service. And so again, we can celebrate here how Srimati Radhika is the birthplace of all of us. She is giving birth to all of the souls who want to enter into the eternal life. And not only any eternal life like in Brahman, not this only like say passive state of being without feeling anything, but it is a mystery what she is making the Kinkaris do also. Because even the Kinkaris will help Radha Mohan, so to say, help and assist. But at the same time, they are guided from within and from their whole being, from their Swamini. The Swamini is guiding them in what to do, because the Kinkaris are her expansions. So she is giving birth, and not only, like a mother, but also like an expert lover, and showing the Kinkaris how they can support the love of Radha Mohan, how they can enhance the love of Radha Mohan. And therefore I like this expression, and this whole verse is so deep that with every word is a so new meaning come. It's a kingdom. The kingdom is big. A kingdom is not a small village. A kingdom is like vast. She is the kingdom of everything, and the newly entering youthful sweetness is her sweetness that is always fresh, but also inviting all the sweet Kinkaris in her service. And that is a great mystery how this is happening. And Gurudev is helping me, or us, all of us, how to, become eager for unfolding this mystery again and again in my own life, and also see and feel it in the life of my brothers and sisters, and especially in the lives of our teachers, of our acharyas. So that I just want to share, because it you inspire me so much with your depth. And I thought, my God, this verse alone, going deep in this verse, is so many nuances of Swamini's qualities, and also how her qualities and the Kinkari qualities are, one in the highest sense. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe, Suniti, thank you so much. So sweet and so deep. Thank you for that wonderful feelings that you share with us. Yes, and actually what you said brought me to the thought that actually the shoreless ocean, there's no shore. Who makes that ocean shoreless? The Kinkaris. Because these are the expansions always. They expand this ocean again and again. So who makes that ocean shoreless? The Kinkaris. And this is Swamini's grace. That's her mercy, that we can actually make this ocean bigger and bigger. And this actually is our Darya for us, and of course for her beloved, because the ocean of his bliss will grow through the Kinkaris. So it's endless mercy, endless taste, endless lavanya. Oceans and oceans are coming together. It's not just one shoreless ocean, no. It's an endless coming together of all kind of oceans. No wonder that this creates a lot of very big rasa waves. So how happy we are that although, at least in my case, no qualities, not even the slightest, but we can take part. This is the greatness of Radharani's motherly love.
Guravani.
Yes, Dayamiri.
I just want to, during your description, reading, in one moment I had the feeling that actually nothing else exists this more but only mercy. That only mercy exists, actually. Everything else is just something temporary, and this is also the big mystery, what we said before, because mystery is something what you cannot see, but when mystery are open to you by mercy, you see that always was there, and it will be always forever there. And this is this ocean of mercy, actually. And it's give really such an enthusiasm and hope and just reality. This is even not hope, reality. What's going just now, from now to eternity. So thank you so much. Very nice, very beautiful.
Thank you so much. Dayanidhi, this is such an important point. You said it's real, it's reality. Yes, this is our reality. All others are dreaming, not we. They may think, oh, these dreamers. No, they are dreaming a bad dream, horror. But we are in reality. We belong to Radha. We belong to her. That's it. We are the children of her. That's it. It's so natural. We don't have to work to be. We cannot do by any sadhana. It's not possible. Our sadhana is just to clean the heart, to accept the reality. But it's real. It's so wonderful that you mentioned this. It's our reality. In our Citta Deha, we are in the reality. And the rest is like a dream. It will go by, sooner or later for everyone. So better sooner. Better soon that we embrace and kiss our Swamini again and get the dew, better leaves from her mouth in our mouth. Better earlier than later. That we stand the waterfall of her Audarya and open us completely. Because as you said, it is just mercy. There's nothing else. Our qualities are the drops of Radharani's mercy. This is the only quality we can have. Her mercy. This makes it so wonderful easy. We belong to her and we just accept her mercy, and in this way we are with her. And in this way we serve her. Naturally. And so by serving,
I'm so curious. How look butter leaves? I don't have experience. How look butter leaves? After you heard me?
Yes.
I don't know how look butter leaves. Butter leaves. You know something about this?
Better leaves.
Yes. How look and
you have to ask Gurudev, because
yes,
I never
want to ask him. Please, Gurudev, explain to us how look better leaves, please.
We cannot hear you, Gurudev.
I will show you in 10 minutes.
10 minutes. So then we can meditate. How Swamini is giving this jute betel leaves in our mouth. Just as there are many enjoyable objects in a wealthy kingdom, there are also many enjoyable items of Radhika's adolescent sweetness in the vast ocean of her body. That's also a wonderful description, isn't it? I mean, it's still material, it's just giving a hint. It's not giving the whole taste of it, but it's giving a start for meditation. Just imagine the biggest kingdom, the biggest richness in this kingdom. Radharani's body is for Krishna like that. It's the most valuable kingdom. It has always new richness for him. He cannot find an end to find a new richness in Swamini. How wonderful. Her body is the most rich one, because her body is just made out of Mahabhav, Madanakya Mahabhav. She is losing herself up to Brahmachitya, that she forgets that she is sitting on his lap, crying out for him. My Mohan, where are you? So eager to serve him, but she served him already so much that he is already out of his mind. He forget completely who he is. And why is this so interesting, this point? Because exactly in that mood, in that state of mind, Radharani and Krishna are coming in the form of Caitanya Mahaprabhu to bring us this rasa. Exactly in the highest state where they are losing themselves completely in Mahabhav. Completely. They are not just bringing some Mahabhav. They are bringing the most top. This is really mysterious. How they can do. And just see how they are doing. This is so much mysterious. Without Radha, not possible. Without our Swamini, no chance. She can do everything because she will be always successful in all her endeavors. Why? Because there's no endeavor from Radharani which is not made out of Mahabhav. Her body is made of that feelings. That's why she's a kingdom of that wonderful Mahabhav Chintamanis. And she is forming the whole Mahabhav Chintamani. And such a Chinta stone will fulfill all desires. How this could be if she would be not in the same time Chai Shri, always successful. So how lucky we are that this Chintamani stone of Mahabhav came down to give us the highest Mahabhav, Madanakya, and Mohanakya. Mohan means separated, means she is searching for Krishna, which is our mood, because we lost our sambandha. So we have to be first in separation, that we can come together then again. So all these moods in one person, handed freely, that's Caitanya Mahaprabhu. This is Audarya Lila. Undescribable merciful. No one can understand that. How? Krishna cannot understand. And for him it's not even possible to feel it completely. That's why it's eternal Lila. He has to come again and again and again and again and to taste the Audarya of Radharani.
Gauravani, I'm just asking myself, does Radharani is conscious of her qualities? Because she's also, everything is topmost, so must humble also. And usually humble person, they cannot see their qualities actually. And I'm wondering, because only Manjari can see these qualities.
Because she's always in the Leela, she's not aware. She is not aware of her qualities. She thinks, why actually this boy is loving me so much? There's so many other gopis who have so much good qualities. Why he loves me? I don't understand. And that makes her eager to serve, to give her best. This is the wonderful quality again, because a person who knows the qualities is different to a person who thinks that she doesn't have these qualities, but she wants to have these qualities. So she's always endeavoring more, always trying to be better and better. And this is also actually what Caitanya Mahaprabhu is telling us with the Trinata piece on each and a verse. So we always try to be as good as possible from us, but we have to be aware everything is just mercy. We do not have any quality to offer. We may get it from Radharani because we try, and she is so merciful that she sees our endeavor. And also, like a mother in love, my child is endeavoring so much, but the child cannot get up to this platform. So let me lift that child to this platform now. So all this actually we can pack into this nectar which is coming to us. Radharani's mercy is a compilation of so many oceans of good qualities. And we can get all her qualities by her mercy. That's why we want to be the shadow. We want to be there where all the qualities, they drop down as nectar, honey nectar. They drop down, they come to us. And we want to serve her lotus feet, that she don't have to walk over the petals of Vrindavan. She cannot be in any way hurted by the thorns or anything on the floor in Vrindavan. We want to be there for her protection. And as a shadow, we are always under her lotus feet, between the floor and her lotus feet. We will carry her on our head, like one prayer we had yesterday also. Let me carry your lotus feet to your beloved. Let me carry you to your beloved. So this is our natural position. When she is going in Abhisar, let us be with her. Let us be the shadow. Let us protect her, help her. And let us be there when she is completely in Brahma Vaichitya. Otherwise, how she can let herself fall in? So without kinkaris, not possible. And isn't that a fantastic circle of mercy? Without a kinkari, she cannot let herself fall. And she is bringing it as Caitanya Mahaprabhu to us. First, to inspire us. Come back. I need you. I need your service. Where are you? I want to go out on Abhisar. So start your Abhisar. Abhidya. The word Mahanidhi.
Open.
Ah, here it is. These are the better leaves.
Thank you, Gurudev. Wow. I'm curious also, how is the taste? Is sweet? After Radharani touched this, everything is sweet, I think so.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And Guru Manjari is sometimes also giving jute betel leaves to other smaller manjaris from mouth to mouth? If yes, I would. If yes, I would stand in the line. So the word Mahanidhi can mean great jewel or great ocean. In this case, it is a Virod Halankara, a metaphor of contradiction. Gangate Kamala Janme Sabara Subodha Kamale Gangara Janma Anjanta Virodha Iha Vishnu Pada Padme Gangara Utpatti Virodhalankara Iha Maha Chamatkriti. This is the quote from Caitanya Caritamrita Adi Lila, chapter 16. Everyone knows that lotus flowers are born from the Ganga, but the Ganga is born from a lotus is highly contradictory, isn't it? So we can easily understand that on the Ganga there are lotus flowers and they are born from the Ganga. But how is it that the Ganga actually is giving birth, that the lotus flower is giving birth to the Ganga?
Radhavani, can you hear us?
Yes.
We lost you the last 5 minutes. Can you please repeat? It would be very nice.
Of course.
Thank you. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe. The word Mahanidhi can make the word Mahanidhi can mean great jewel or great ocean. In this case, it is a Virod Alankara, a metaphor of contradiction. Gangate Kamala Janme Sabara Shubhodha Kamale Gangara Janma Anja Virodha Iha Vishnu Pada Bhatme Gangara Utpatti Virodhalankara Iha Maha Chamatkriti. Caitanya Caritamrita Adi Lila, chapter 16. Everyone knows that lotus flowers are born from the Ganga, but that the Ganga is born from a lotus is highly contradictory. Now the Ganga is born from the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. This is a highly astonishing ornament of contradiction. Everyone knows that jewels come from the ocean. But in this case, the great oceans of Radha's nectarian amorous love, her nectarian beauty, her great mercy, and her motherly love come from the great hidden jewel of Sri Radha's form. She is the great, indescribable, and supreme jewel of love. Actually, very wonderful description also here. Because actually Radharani has all these contradictions also in herself. Like it is said, usually a vine is holding herself on a tree and grows, isn't it? It needs some hold. But in Radharani's case, the vine, the golden vine around the black tamal, is holding the tree. Because without the golden vine, the tree would collapse. So Radharani is full of contradictions. And this is just one merciful, nicely described point. She is the great, indescribable, and supreme jewel of love. Not just a jewel, a Chintamani gem. Wish-fulfilling. All wishes. And we can imagine that a person like Mohan, he's not just an ordinary person. If he has some wishes, I mean, after all, we hear that he's self-satisfied, isn't it? So he has no wishes. So if there are some, they must be very extraordinary, isn't it? First of all, it is said only by Radharani's mercy he can have wishes, because only when he sees her, he gets some of these wishes, and only she can fulfill them. But she is fulfilling them that he could never expect how she is fulfilling. That is also mystic, isn't it? How you get a person who is self-satisfied to that point that he starts to wish himself something?
By giving them something more.
That's a wonderful point. Dayanidhi, you give him something he never tasted before. So even though he is completely self-satisfied, he's tasting something he never had tasted. And now he's greedy. Now he wants more. But now he gets so much that he could not even imagine. And he drops. And then Kinkari has to come and bring him back to his stable mind. Isn't that mysterious?
Radhe.
Radhe, Radhe.
Radhe, Radhe.
Radhe, Radhe.
Do you hear me?
What is it?
Well, she put me on this.
If the next job was week 710.
You can hear me?
Radha, Radha?
Yes, perfectly.
Yes?
Yes.
I have one feeling and confusion. Please answer me. Is really Krishna self-satisfied? Satisfied? Is really? Because if love is Radha, she's Lavini Shakti. Krishna is not complete in himself. Something is missing. So my feeling is not complete in himself. If I'm wrong, I don't understand really, please. Now I'm confused.
I think you perfectly understand, but it's a very nice question because it's describing different moods. As God, he is full, completely satisfied, and he is always with Ladini Shakti. But actually they split to enjoy this Rasa Lila. And in this moment, he is not anymore self-satisfied, because in Rasa Lila, it would be disturbing if he would be completely self-satisfied. So only by splitting themselves, so one soul becomes in two bodies, they can exchange their ecstasies. So in this moment, of course, Krishna has to lose his self-satisfaction. Then he is not God in that moment.
So we can say in Madhurya Rasa, in this platform, is not complete in herself.
In Madhurya Rasa, he is actually full of wishes and
not complete.
Full of needs. He actually is lusty, it is even said, lusty. He has lusty desires.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Wonderful question. And this is the mystical thing also in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because actually first they are one soul, then they split to be in Lila Ras, but now they come again, you may say, as one soul in one body, but no, actually they stay in that mood that are two persons and come again in one person. And this is completely mystic and mysterious. Because they have still this lila ras with them. And they actually also have the mood of a kinkery inside. So actually 3 persons in one body. Isn't that astonishing? For our sake. Because Krishna, full satisfied, he was there already. Could he help us? Could he call the kinkaris and manjaris and all the other souls in other rasas home? Without giving the taste, the right taste. It's not possible. If you want to get a fish, you have to have the right, how you say, köder?
Hook, maybe.
Hook, the right hook to get him, right? So if you want to get the kinkaris, you have to have the right hook for them also. You have to come with the highest rasa, the highest taste. And this was Prabhupada always giving. He was saying, we give the highest taste, right? Higher taste. The restaurants of the Hare Krishnas, they have the name higher taste. So actually he wanted to give the higher taste, and he said, stay high forever. Yes, this was actually the base he wanted to give us. But isn't that mysterious in itself? They come as one person, but actually they are not in the mood of one person. They're still in the mood that they are separated. So much so that Caitanya Mahaprabhu is losing his completely transcendental body form. He's losing his form. Sometimes like a turtle, sometimes completely the arm very long and all the parts of his body completely stretched out, unformed. Very mysterious. So this is only possible when the Chintamani stone is with him. The Chintamani stone of Rasa. Yes, he is Rasa Vaisaha. But what is the need of Rasa Vaisaha if there is not the source of all Rasa? Then empty. If there would be no Radha-kund, there would be no Shyama-kund. And Gurudev explained it so nicely that Radha-kund is always giving water to Shyama-kund. Radha-kund is the source. And Shyama-kund is beholding that rasa coming to him, flowing to him. But without Radha-kund, what's the use of Rasa Vaisaha? So only through the mercy of our Swamini, we can go back home. Because only then there's some inspiration, there's some sugar before our nose, a honey drop. We want to follow. Without that taste, who wants to follow? Who wants to follow the 4 regulative principles only? Who wants to follow just principles, religious principles and all this? Try. Who wants? For how long? We saw in practice. We need to have this taste. And this taste is the milk of Mahabhav, which is coming from Mahabhav Chintamani, the Audarya of Radharani, coming to us. This is our food, and this is actually giving us the strength. Rati is included. It will grow. So we need this connection in this paragraph. Sorry?
We have to grow our Rati. We practice only to leave the Rati, because it will bring me to Kamadeva. You said to grow the Rati.
No, I said it will come by the mercy, the rati also. It's included in the milk.
My God. You reverse teaching of Bhakti Bhakti. You are teaching just opposite to the Bhakti principle.
I did not understand. There was some interruption.
You are teaching against Bhakti Bhakti.
Against Vaidhi Bhakti, yes, I'm a bad guy. I'm a fallen soul. I cannot teach for Vaidhi Bhakti because this is actually over. It's long time ago. But I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying...
Rati is the Kamadeva's wife.
And we know that all this is included in Radharani. So when Radharani is giving us mercy, Rati is with us automatically, isn't it, Gurudev?
Right. That's Rati we need. Wow. What a beautiful thing.
So we do not need anything external outside of Radha. Outside of Radharani's mercy, nothing exists. Not even Krishna.
Means you are talking about body, Rati and Kamadeva not exist there.
Kamadeva is following always the highest Rati. Rati means love, means prema. So who is the highest Rati?
Beautiful. This is my Gauravan.
Yes, I'm yours. Otherwise, this mouth would shut up.
Special. This is Gauravan. Yeah.
If you wouldn't be mine and I wouldn't be yours, how could I talk?
Your mercy, you give me so much love when I come close to you.
This is just that you see your own love in the mirror. What we see in others is inside of us. So your prema you see in me, although it's not there. But by seeing it in me, you are giving me the mercy and then it will come.
Yeah.
That's also mysterious.
Beautiful. This is Manjari looking, feeling, where we can listen this verse and this Gauravani.
Gurudev, he fills us always with great enthusiasm.
Wow. This is Gauravani. What is coming from his mouth is Gauravani.
You understand, he is giving the mercy, and when he is saying it like this, it has to happen like this. This is Guru Manjari. Because whatever the Manjaris say is the will of Radha. Wow. And she is Jai Shri, she is always successful. So even the most dull person can be used by Radharani's mercy. Otherwise the Kripa path wouldn't work, isn't it?
Wow.
If you touch a useless thing, but by your power and grace, it will work out fine, then it works. Even the most useless thing like me, touched by that Chintamani stone, will work out by the time. Not because of any qualification, no. By mercy. And the mercy comes through Guru Manjari. Parampara. It's like a, how you say, trishta in English? Huh? Funnel? Funnel, yeah? Something like this. The mercy is coming and Guru Manjari is the front, the smallest, because it has to go in a very, very small hole. Us. Put in, and all the power is coming, the stream is coming inside. Even if you put something which a small hole under a big stream, doesn't mean that will come in a lot. Maybe some drop. You tried sometime? A bottle with a very, very small opening, you put under a stream, but it will not be filled. It goes. But if you take this funnel, everything is going inside. Whoop! So in this way, it comes down to us through the parampara. And because Jai Shri's mercy is always successful, because she's Jai Shri, even the most useless persons will change. This is also mysterious, isn't it? So this is the mystery of the greatness, of the mercy, of the lavanya, of the motherly love, and so on from our Swamini. Somehow or other, we came in this wonderful situation.
And this is the only natural situation, what we realize now.
Dayanidhi, this is such a wonderful point you made again. It's so natural, because a baby always belongs to the mother. It's the most natural thing, isn't it? We belong to her. That's it. Sometimes we may think, me and Swamini, oh my God, such a long distance, and oh my God, I will never reach it. No, the baby belongs to the mother. That's it. It's completely natural. And like Gurudev always say, if the baby is in pipi and kaka or clean, the mother doesn't care. It's the baby. She loves her baby. So we are always loved under any circumstances. It is just that we have to have a little will to open up again for this relationship. And then our heart will be flooded. It will be cleansed. And the more clean it is, the more rati can come inside. And the little will is our bhajan. We show by our bhajan. Chant a little, like little children. We do a little. We show that we want. The qualification comes from the mother. We just have to show we want. I want to ride bicycle, but I cannot. No problem, my child. I will show you. And if I cannot show you personally, I will send the father or someone else. So Ananga Manjari is with us here. She's showing us everything. Swamini herself, we know where she is always. But in the same time, she's always with us in the form of Ananga Manjari. Ananga Manjari is non-different from Radha. We should not think that there's anything different. She is Radha as Ananga Manjari. She cannot leave her children even a moment. That's why Nitai is so merciful. Nitai is Ananga Manjari. And he is in every atom. He is in us, around us, with us. Knows every thought, every feeling, everything about us, more than we. Isn't she capable to help us in all aspects? Oh, what a happy day, happy day. Oh, what a happy day, happy day. When Caitanya came. So Panchatattva came here to help us, stretched out arms. Come, children, come in my arms. I'm here to help you in any way. And again, she's Jai Shri. She's always successful. So if you think you cannot do it, that's definitely false ego. Because the Manjari, the real ego, says just, Mama! So if you say, I cannot do it, this is too high, like Gurudev always, telling us, then you don't want. False ego is telling, no, please leave me alone. I have to do something here in this material world. Don't disturb me with such elevated things. Let me be in religion because then I can get something from God. But if you're rid with that, if you were in this position already, that you were praying to God for all these 6 opulences, but you're really through it, if you just want love and nothing else, then Radharani is the best source, the only source. And then all the other things are gone. And because it's so natural, now you don't have to do so much. You don't have to endeavor. No, you just stay at your mind. I want to go back to my beloved mother, and then go in Rasa, and then serve her in the Rasa. Then I will forget that she's my mother, because we are not in that Rasa. But first of all, we have to accept her as our mother, go back, and then play with her in that Rasa we want. It's so natural. Most natural thing ever. So by the mercy of Gurudev, because he's giving us this very, very simple. I just read again Prabhupada's Lilamrita, some stories about him, and it's so inspiring, and it remembers me. He was coming from Vrindavan and was dealing with hippies in such a natural way, so astonishing. And Gurudev is coming from Vrindavan, involved in the highest Lila Rasa, coming to the Western countries. And what he's speaking to little children in the ground school or even before kindergarten. And he's explaining it in this kind of words, very simple, that everyone can understand. In the way he's speaking about Jesus, for example, that we can understand. And because it's so natural, we understand, more or less, by the time, step by step. Because Gurudev is taking care like the mother. Father is also there included, but more like the mother. Prabhupada was more in the mood of the father in the East Boweries and like this, but also, of course, motherly love. But he immediately said, you have to do this and that. You have to follow these rules and that. But actually, Gurudev, he's not asking for anything. Did he ask you to chant some rounds, 16 rounds or something? Me not. I know he's not asking. He's just giving the mercy. This is motherly love, actually. Just giving the mercy without asking anything. So this is our great situation. We are swimming in the ocean of Radharani's mercy.
Making up.
So, and if we just stay there by again and again sharing our feelings and journeying the ocean of these topics here, journeying it again and again, and come to more and more enlightenments, little by little, by the time we will actually just be delivered. We will be delivered at the place, at the right place, the shadow of Swamini's lotus feet. But we have to stay there. Like Gurudev also is giving the example, if you are flying to India from Frankfurt, you just have to put your seat and you have to stay at your seat and you will come there, isn't it? Not much to do. Find your seat, sit down, relax, even eat something, have a good time, and you will be delivered, isn't it? Taxi drivers coming, pick you up in Delhi, bring you directly inside of the Mungya Mandir, isn't it? Not so much to do, isn't it? Like this is the path in Radhadasyam. So natural. But we have to stay. This is our bhajan. Not put our mind again in some other things. If it happens so, then turn again. Turn back again. Oh, stupid mind. Come on. There's Radha. The only thing we have to do. And if we cannot do it ourselves, Gurudev, I'm in trouble. Please, help me. Gurudev, blessing. And then stupid mind comes back again. Oh, what I did. Oh, I should chant again and call Gurudev and be with all these Radhadasyams. Okay, good, very good. That's not so troublesome, isn't it? Still enough to do because stupid mind is there, but it's makeable, isn't it? Much more than to be a pure Brahmin, read all the scriptures and whatever, this way to Krishna. So we have the easier way and we have a loving mother with us. So we can be at ease in one way. We are already under her shelter. But we have to be careful that we stay on the path. That's it. Stay in the shadow. And this is actually what we have here. These sharings are the shadow, isn't it? This is Vrindavan connection. The shadow of Vrindavan even in the Western world. You just have to make a click. Ah, here they are. Radhe Radhe.
This is Sankirtan, no? Brihad Mridanga.
Yes.
Even more brihad.
Yes. This is Nitai's mercy that this technique is there. Gauranga, are you saying something or because I cannot hear you, there's no micro. Gaura Sundara?
Jai Shri Radhe, it's so nice
Jai
to listen.
Shri Radhe.
So we have so many nice sharings now every day. And I said to Suniti, it's so nice to share the different moods of different devotees. So we get different point of view.
Or flavors, no?
Flavors. And every point is helpful so that everyone can grow. It's very nice, Gauravani. Thank you for your class.
Today, one group went to Mahanidhi's home.
Oh.
Yeah.
Japanese, huh?
Japanese Kishori bring all from London and from Hong Kong. Kishori, then you. Okay.
Jai Shri Radhe.
Radhe.
Dandavat to all. By Gurudeva's mercy, I got a blessing from Mahanidhi Swami. We got blessing. So every day in Kartik time, Mahanidhi Swami kindly giving class in Radha Kunda, 3 p.m. till 4 p.m. 1 hour.
Wow.
Yes. And every day he's reading Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, commentary by Ananta Das Babaji Maharaj.
Wow.
And today he's reading, I forgot the verse number, but this verse point is that Shastra is good, but most important is Radha's name. Do you remember Suniti did this verse? Maybe Gauravani Prabhu, do you remember? We respect these Shastras, but it's like a conclusion of Shastra is Radha's name. This kind of a verse. Then Mahanidhi Swami said very interesting things. We learned a lot of Shastras,
And one day, if we are going to very deep well, like a hole, and at that time, we need help. Please help me, please help me. Then we start to chant. Oh, I need 64 rounds. Or some lakhs. I need to learn Shastra more. Like this. Then one day, Savior come. Take my hand. Then this devotee says, no, I cannot finish this round. That's why I cannot take hand. Everyone laughing. So Mahanini Swami kindly says, chant Radha's name is the best. And so his point is, another point is very nice. And I remember one thing is, what is spontaneous meditations? He's asking us questions. What is spontaneous meditations? So before we are reading Shastras, this time, 12 o'clock, then let's meditate Radha Kunda. Is it spontaneous? No. So spontaneous is spontaneous. It's like a mechanical. Spontaneous is not mechanical. Mahanini Swami said this is AI meditation. AI. AI is
artificial intelligence.
Yeah. Artificial intelligence. So please do not like this. Then how to do Babajis are doing? Just reading Leela, listening Leela Rashkas. Then automatically comes, this is spontaneous meditation. This is another point of Anantadas Baba, he says. Yeah, like this. So if I got recording today, and every day YouTube distributing this class also. If someone who like who want to listen, but my feeling is honestly, Sadhu Maharaj and Mahaniri Swami, God is the same. This is like a deep meditation and living in feelings. Their point is the same. It makes our bhajan more strong. It's very helpful. This is my feeling. Radhe Radhe.
They recognize you or not?
Yeah, they remember. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he remember us, and we are sitting in front. And welcome again. Then they gave us prasadam first, and gave present also, and we are very happy.
Jamna, you introduced about Jamna.
Yeah, and she, I introduced her, and she's happy. And one devotee, his disciple, is come from Sweden. I exchange WhatsApp. One day they will come to our mandir also. They feel our mandir also. This Sweden devotee, before I met you, I will introduce you after. I forgot to take photo. This husband is also disciple, so he will send. And day after tomorrow is Ekadashi, right? This Ekadashi day, Mahaniri Swami will do 24 hours bhajan, no sleeping. And he is welcome all. If someone who want to stay 24 hours bhajan, please come like this also. Very serious, and this is, I feel this is dive. I cannot do like this big bhajans, but this. So we are lucky we met this kind of Babaji, English speaker from America to become Radha Kundabasi.
America?
Isn't it? From yeah.
It's America.
That's my nice joke always.
Yeah. This is great.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Gurudev, and all by your mercy.
Radhe Radhe Go.